Alright, welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series, where I try to get better at Bryan Fury. Today is Thursday at the time of this recording, so we've gone back to trying to lab more characters on these days to try and figure out how to beat them. Last week, we were working with Victor. Victor is currently, I believe, my lowest win rate in ranked. It could be Kuma, it's close. And so I've decided, and this is ever since either the new patch or really just like, probably just people are getting better at him. And I'm just losing a lot to him. So essentially, we're trying to figure out how to beat him. Last week, we played as Victor a little bit online to kind of get a feel for like the types of things we might do in this matchup. And not in this matchup in particular, but just like how we would play him in general. And we learned a few things. The main thing that we learned was that if you on Victor are to basically, oops, not this one, to do while running 2. While running 2 is not as scary of a mix-up as you think, because normally, if we, oops, did I not do this with the right speed? I gotta do it a little faster, but normally what will happen is that he will get you with this counter hit move because he's +5, right? So that'll trade, because it comes at 15 frames, I believe. Yeah, so it trades with traps. But because of that, how do we beat this if he's just gonna, you know, maybe just do a bunch of these while running 2s in a row? We figured out that we can duck it. And then in addition to that, he has a, I think it's back 4, right? Which can basically be a tracking option. And you notice if we do that, you can actually sidestep duck the whole thing. You can sidestep duck the whole thing, or even just twitch duck it like that, and because of that, see, you can basically option select a lot of what's going on. Like if he does multiple instances of this move as well, oops, I gotta do it again. If he does multiple instances of the move, you'll still be able to sidestep it. Well, maybe the timing's a little bit different, but the idea is that at least you can block it, right? So, because of that, that was the one thing that we learned. However, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So the two things that I want to like really get into today is figuring out what are his stance options so we don't get overwhelmed by him. So there's 2 stances that Victor has, and we're going to be figuring this part out together. We're going to be doing a lot more labbing initially for this video, and then from there we'll figure out if we're going to take Victor into some matches to try and see if we can glean more information by playing him, or if we're just going to just jump back into Rigged after we feel like we've done enough today. Jeriel, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Hope to the family. So that being said, we're just going to jump right into things. Let's talk through the 2 stances that he has. So he has 2 stances. I'm going to go ahead and pull these, start getting my notes onto the screen here. So he has Lie stance, I believe is the name, and then he's got Perfumer. These are the 2 stances that he has, okay? So we're going to put these in the middle of the screen for now. And he's got several mix-ups for those, and we're going to add to those notes. I'll hide them for now, and we'll add to those notes as we go. First, let's talk through the Lie stance. So Lie stance is, I think it's just 3+4 to get into it. And he's got a lot of options here. The main one that I would first like bring up is that he's got sweeps that come out of it, as well as straight, like a good mid that comes out of it. But a lot of this stuff is pretty unsafe. And then I think he has a Power Crush on 3, for example. So if you try to punish it, you will get hit. So let's first, though, talk about the moves that are going to go into it, because what you'll see a lot of Victors do is transition into this, right? For example, this is like one of the most common ones that people start off with. How's it going, Shooter Looter? Hey, Shooter Looter, good, long time no see. Hey, good job on the Kishin. I saw Big Germ. Congrats. So because of that, unfortunately, the only thing we've really got is we're going to go through the move list, and we're going to look for the moves that transition into each of these. So immediately we have this one, which is, 2-1. That shifts into Perfumer. So we're going to start adding these to our list, okay? So Perfumer comes from 2-1. 2-1 forward. And then we also have 2-2-2 coming out of for lie stance. And then what else does it? Shift to lie stance during lie stance. Shift to lie stance during lie stance. You can press down forward. Okay, sure. Just telling you how to get out of it. Forward 3 is perfumer. So we are going to put these in here just in general. Like, there's also 3+4. And then forward 3 is how do you manually get into each of these. Hey, your rank ups have been crazy. That's the best way to do it. You want them to be exciting. And then is there anything else? There's this one, a down forward 4 on hit or block, and then 2. So down forward 4, 2. I'm guessing that goes into lie stance. Down forward 4, 2. Down forward 4, 2. Now what else goes into it? Down forward 1, 1. Down back 1, 1 rather. Was the other one down forward? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 4, 2. So down back 1, 1 goes into perfumer. I think I know this one. Down back 1, 1 forward. And what was that? Shift to throw on front hit. Back to forward to shift to perfumer. So we're gonna check this one, but I would assume this is probably back to 1, but instead you do back to forward, and it'll go into perfumer. It looks like he has a lot more stuff that actually goes into perfumer, which is actually pretty good to know. Up forward 1, 1, or back 1, or up 1. Okay. Or up forward 1, 1. So we'll do like 1, 1 down, or 1, 1, 3+4. We'll go into lie. So up forward 1, 1 down 3+4. So we're just gonna get all of these situations. Quarter circle forward 1 of 2 rather. That's really interesting. QCF 2. And then that's it. That's all of it. So we know that he has and then if he does while rising 3+4 forward. Okay. So while standing 3+4 forward. Okay. And then this is talking about the actual stuff that's in lie stance. We'll get into this in a second. Actually, we can probably, I don't know if we can display this, unfortunately, but we'll come back to this stuff. I know he's got a lot of like interesting stuff though when he's in these stances, especially I think lie stance when he's in heat. So with that being said, let's go through lie stance first. So we said 3+4 just shifts you into the stance. You have 2, 2, 2. This is like the newbie one because you can still like duck under it. And I don't think there's any other option here aside from that shooting. But let's go ahead and like talk through that real quick. I want to see what is just the first 2 hits, because sometimes you'll start meeting these victors that will like just end it, and it's -12. So that's something we'll put in here. Duck, third hit, second hit, -12. So I realize this is all kind of like in the middle here, but hopefully this is somewhat legible. You'll just have to bear with it. The next thing that we want to look into, and this is literally where my understanding of the stance erodes. Like this is where it goes away. So these are the other ones that we need to know. So there's down 4, 2, 3, down 4, 2, 2. What the heck was that? Okay. Oh, weird. Well, what are the frames on this? This seems rare. Weird. What? Why would you use this? I mean, it seems fine. The other thing is he's -3 when he transitions into this. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's talk through these. This one's also duck, second hit, hit, transition, -3. 3 for him, right? Is that correct? Yeah, we're plus 3 rather. Plus 3 for us. This is going to be for us. Well, I'll say minus 3. That's, I think, makes a little more sense with all the other stuff that they've got. So let's double check though. 222. I think 222 is also. I think 222 is also minus 3. Yes. Okay. That one's also minus 3. Transition. Minus 3. So now we have up forward 1-1. Let's switch sides here so that it's not that confusing. Okay. Okay, that's a cool throw. Up forward 1-1. Oh, what? How do you transition that? Was it up forward or up back 1-1? It was 1-1, right? So, up forward 1-1 down, or up forward 1-1 3 plus 4 to cancel the second hit, and shift to lie stance. So you have to do it fast. Ah, okay. Okay, let's try that. So essentially, we have 2 things to check here, though. So first one, first one is just, jeez, I can't do my up forward. Oh my gosh. Okay, it was that, but let's do it one more time. There we go. And then, oh man. Yes. And then we will look into this one. Try it again. Okay, and see what both of those are like. So the first one is this number 1. Minus 14. So something to keep in mind for Bryan is that this is not much of a mind game. Like, we can launch him. So keep that in mind. And then what if they do the plus 10? So basically, we get a minus. If we are like really on it, we will catch them. And we might even be able to afford 3. I would say that, let's say they're going for the Power Crush, right? Which is, I think, pretty fast. Like, let's record this real quick and just see. Like, yes. So, like, for example, see, if you're really fast, you can catch this. Because they're minus 10, and then this one's 17 frames, which I don't know when the Power Crush comes out, but given that it's we're plus 10, so we were basically coming out like by frame 6 or something, it seems to work out. Okay, so that's something to keep up. So let's write all of these down. So basically, this one is minus 14 on block, cancel for second hit, minus 10 transition, can forward 3. And then finally we have a quarter circle forward 2. Oh, that's just the gun. Okay. And that one, we're minus 4. That's actually good to know. So, I don't know. Actually, no, that was on hit, wasn't it? So, let's see. Okay. No, so, actually, these are all the same. These are all the same with the exception of that one stance cancel. I am curious just to know, like, if this one we get hit, if we get hit by this one, what happens here, right? Like, we're minus 3. So it's not that bad. Wait, all Power Crush and Heat Burst is I7 and I18 for a Rage Art? I'm going to steal that and put it right here. Thank you, No Pain, for doing the legwork on that one already. Thank you. All of them, yeah. Cool. Alright. I'm trying to figure out like what's the best way to show all of this, but maybe we'd be better off splitting these two up. So let's maybe let's do that. So let's take these notes and take the perfumer and below stuff and copy that over to a different set of notes, so that way we aren't showing too much at once. If that works for y'all. So now, have a good, thank you, Big Germ. Have a good day at work. It's all good, I understand. Yeah, the gunshot is duckable. That's true, Shooter Looter. I kind of glossed over it, but it is literally just the just a raw gunshot, basically. So actually, what we can do, though, is it seems like for most of these transitions, transition, on block -3, on hit +4, most of the time. It's not 100% of the time, though, but we could probably assume that. Let's see, it is for 222. I think it is for this down forward 4-2 as well. Sorry, for the up forward 1-1, I think. No, that was +3, wasn't it? And then what about down forward 4-2? That one's probably going to also be the same. Let's see. Oops. It is down forward, right? Yeah, down forward 4-2. It is +4 as well. And then the quarter circle forward is, I realize I don't even need to check. This is +4. And then we have up forward 1-1. That one's +3. But that one just doesn't seem as good. Okay. So that one doesn't seem as good. So now let's walk through the perfumer moves, okay? So just to make sure that I have them all, there's going to be a lot of them. So they've got, this is lie, sorry, not perfumer move. This is the lie move. So you got 1-1, 1-2-2, 1-1 +2. Let's get them all down on a list here. So you have 1-1, 1-2-2, 1-1 +2, 2, 3, 3, 4-2, 1 +2, down 2. I think down 2 is oh, and it's like that gives you a heat. Yeah, it gives you a heat buff, and then down 1 +2. Cool. And then down, it just takes a bow, going back. Oh, if you move forward, you completely evade low attacks. What? That's pretty cool. All right, so now we can kind of go through all of these. So we have 1-1. 1-1 I think is just -14 on block. Could be wrong. Oh, can I make him block? Wait, what? Can I make him block? Oh, you can, yeah. So that one's -14 on block. And then you have, that's pretty cool. 1-2-2, 2. That one I think we can also launch it, so that should be, -18. Yeah, so we can, -18. Let me double check this. I think Fisherman's is 18, but I could be wrong. No, it's 19. So we have to do while standing 1. But I do remember labbing that situation actually, because it's in the punishment training. So basically this situation here, just real quick, that's launch, and this is crouching and launch. But you can actually just do a 1-4 punish, and it'll punish if he finishes on the second hit, and it'll float if he tries to finish it. So that's pretty nice to know. Now we have 1-1 +2. Oh, that's interesting. We've seen a lot of victors like that one. Huh. So, okay. And what happens if they don't block? Wait, that was not right. And then you're back in their face. That's actually pretty wild, because then you can just do like, you know, I don't know, like whatever you want, really. Like, he doesn't have a lot of really good lows though, if I remember correctly. He has like this, literally this, that. So it's not, but yeah, you need to read him. Dev's game, exactly. Like, it comes out of the same move, right? So it's like you either have this for the high version, or you have this. But both, you can basically punish that entire thing just with 1-4 after the second hit. So it's like, you know, it's sort of in our favor until we guess wrong on the duck, I guess. But either way. And it's really cool that you can make them block like this. That's actually really cool. We're plus 19 there? Wait, what? So there we were -3. But what happened the other time? Restart position, wall. Dang, no. I want to reverse it. Wall, switch positions? What happens here? Oh, wait. We didn't, I saw something weird. Nope, never mind. I don't know what I saw. Oh, I did this? Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Never mind. Forget what I said. That's okay. So we have those. And then we have... Next we have 2. Lie 2. That one's +7 on block. If they don't block, it's pretty good, I guess. It's pretty fast. So this one's... Oh, yeah, we didn't look at the frames real quick, but this one's I-16. That's actually something we should be adding to this stuff. So this one's I-16. I-16 mid. Mid. The one comes out at 13. All of these come out at 13. 13 mid. Mid, I guess, for that one. And this one's -14 on block. On block. Launch. Mid. Launch, second hit. Float, launch, third hit. Option select. 1-1 +2 mid, high, duck. It. And then we have 3. What was the speed of that? -17. 17 power crush. I-17 power crush, which means No Pain said active on frame 7. Active frame I-7 for all of them, but we're just, you know, that one. Oops. This one here is a mid, is a low high, but we can also, it's also -13. So low high -13 duck. Is it a natural hit though? Let's see. No. That's actually... But it does jail. Yeah, so we can't duck it, but we don't take the whole thing. We're just... And we're +5 anyway. So we can actually, like... We can just, we can actually, like... challenge. -15 on block. So that's actually pretty interesting. And then we have 1 +2. 20? Is that 20 frames? Yeah. 20 frames. And it is a high. So I-20 high. Most of the time, I don't think people are going to use this. But what... Let's see. Obviously, that's good on hit. -3. Okay, so this is actually his plus move. This is your plus move. Wait. Oh, yeah. -5. My bad. I was shortcutting in my head that you can, like, interrupt with a 15 frame move. Okay. Thank you. Freudian slip. Oh, yeah, this one. What on earth is this one? Yeah, no, but you're right. It is -5. I just, like, wrote it incorrectly. Alright, so this is... That's also... That's, wait, what's... 23. I-23. I-23 +1 +1 on block. So these are essentially where he's starting to hit his, what's the word? Like, his more slower moves. And then you got this one. This one, I think, is just launch on block. And this one's 20 frames fast. 20 frames fast. Okay. High crush. So let's take this giant wall of text now. That is very hard to see. We'll do it like this, so it's like kind of visible. Lucky 8 of spades. The most important thing about fighting Victor is when you hit him. You mix up your options between mid-check to take advantage of your plus frames, or sidewalk right to beat the power crush and the expulsion. You fought so many Tekken Emperor, Tekken King, and Tekken God Victors these past couple days. You've only lost a few sets because they don't play small Tekken well. When you challenge them, panicking directly with sidewalk on your plus frames. Alright. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to start walking through some of this. So the first thing that I noticed is that if we are, you know, if he does, for example, into that, right? We can interrupt that, right? Because that's I-13. The fastest move that they have, is I-13. So because of that, and then on top of that, the other thing we have to think about is I believe the only thing of these that does a high crush is down 1 + 2. So if, for example, we set up the situation of... Oops, that's not how you do it. It's just down 1 + 2. Like if we did that, right? And I jab... Oh, wait, what? Is that not actually high crush? Wow. But yeah, exactly. Like, stance is exactly what's, like, getting us in this game. Not the expulsion and the stance. So it's actually not even high crushing. So if they're +3, that means that I-13 comes out in 16 frames for them. Which means we can, for example, if he decides to instead do... and this is because all of these live transitions are -3 on block. Now they're +4 on hit, so if they can manage to hit you with some of this stuff, and for example, if we're, you know, if we get punished, this comes out in 13 frames, so it's actually a pretty good move. Oh wow, maybe that's. This is weird. Okay, this might actually be a pretty cool small Tekken thing that he can do. But either way, we will come back to that. But let's say that they do it on block for now, right? And they do that, right? That is I-13. So that's the fastest thing they can do. We can trade. See that? It's to the side. But you see, that's the thing. So, now... because of that, the other option that they have, and this is, there's really two ways you can do this. But the other thing that they have access to is the power crush. This power crush comes out on the 7th frame. So because of that, if they are -3 and we jab, I'm pretty sure it's going to beat us. Because we're going... I'm pretty sure that means it's active by then. Let's try it. Oh, really? What if I do something slower, like a 4? Okay. Huh. This is really... maybe I'm not doing it fast enough on this side. Let's try it. Let's try it a little bit tighter. I'm really mashing the 3 this time. Okay. So let's see if that changes things. No, he can still beat it. But it seems tight. Maybe not. Just kidding. Whoa. It seems... This is weird. It does not. I just tried it. But, so let's pause this for a second. I just wanted to confirm if, like, the intent is that you can use Power Crush to force the option. And it does kind of seem like that. However, if it's at I-10, if it's, if the Power Crush itself is I-17, it's not actually hitting you until I-20. So if we can tag them with a low before they hit 20 frames, we can still stop them. I think down back 3 is a pretty good option here. So now let's look at that. See? Now, it's not great. Yeah, exactly. Down back 3 is one of the ways that we can do it. Hey, Gaz TV, welcome to the family. I'm really glad that you enjoy the videos. So, however, I need to get some of these on different bindings. Let's do this one real quick. So, right. So now, this one means that they're coming out at I-16 as well. So I think we're going to end up trading here, because I do think we're going to end up trading here. I just realized that this one's on too. We're going to end up trading. Yeah, exactly. So now we're going to find a faster low. It's essentially the question, what we can find here. So now what do we have? We have, this is also I-16. Down 3-2 is also I-16. But down 4, it makes its appearance, is actually I-15. So, if I'm not wrong, we can just stop everything. You can just option select the entire freaking thing on a down 4. Is that true? Is that true? That seems to be the case. Now, the last thing that... Let's try it on this one, too. He can block? Let's see. Oh, I didn't record. Stupid. Let's try again. Okay. And then, for good measure, we'll probably do a low block as well, actually. But this time I'm going to do a mid. Maybe not. No, he's not blocking in that stance. Let's try it. Oh, right. If you go forward in this stance, it said you do an auto low parry. That one. So let's see. I held forward afterwards. Okay. I don't know what the heck the move list was talking about. Like, let me show you what I mean. The move list said something about lie stance. See, it was here. If you do, during lie stance, hold forward, completely evade low attacks. What does that mean? Can I just see it? Oh, shoot. Okay, so he does have that. Now, what did this one look like? Well, it seems to still hit him. Exactly. At least I just wanted to confirm what it looked like. It doesn't seem like they can do it, but maybe they can time it, like, slower? Like, what if I... Like... Something like that, right? Now... I did it a little slower. See, if they do it... Ooh, that was really good timing. First try. So it's like, it's possible, but if they're doing it immediately, no. So it is possible. Yeah, it's extremely unlikely, but we just wanted to see, like, is this beatable, right? Is there any reason why this is beatable? Um, let's also record maybe, like, low parrying, because I'm, like, trying to low parry. That didn't seem to work, but, yeah, doesn't seem to work. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Okay, cool. Yeah, it doesn't auto beat lows. You have to do the shimmy, and it's like a parry, exactly. So, big lie transition deal. Option select down 4 on block. That's the big thing that we pulled away from. Yeah, this is the biggest takeaway that we got, is that you can option select his lie with down 4. So that's really good to know, because none of his stuff jumps. So it's like, if you really don't want to deal with it, just down 4 them. And then you're not playing the mix-up anymore. Let's go ahead and, like, recap IAI. IAI stance? What's an I? Oh, is it really IAI? What does it stand for? I just thought it said lie. EI? EI stance? What does that mean? What does that even mean? That's so weird. Okay. Interesting. Getting the real tech here. It really is. IAI? IAI stance. It's a fighting style? So yes, Gaz, it works on all transitions because let me show you the main ones that we care about, right? This one should be the 13 frame one. Let's see. No, that one's the power crush. We'll start with the 13 frame. So the 13 frame one, because he's -3, sorry, I need to show you the move, but because he's -3, this comes out in 16 frames, and down 4 is 15. It does not work with down back 3. I'll show you. This will trade. See? So that one trades. Oh, it's the single slash stance. It's a Japanese stance, though. Interesting. That's interesting. And then this is the Power Crush. This is the one that we were trying to figure out, because we figured out that this one seems to, like, some of the time, it seems I don't know. It seems like you could mess up that timing, and then it becomes hard to, like, to challenge. Plus the fact that he does have an access to a duck, so it's not, like, totally, you know. Yes, just duck the gunshot. We're using this as our example, but, like, we also have they also have access to this transition, which is, well, that one's -10. That's not even the same. But down 4-2, down 4-4-2. I guess it's all highs, isn't it? But yeah, you could theoretically have a Victor that's just doing this on you, right? So I think it's worth knowing, like, as soon as you eat that high, you want to consider just, like, down 4ing them. So that's actually really good to know. All right, so we did a lot of basically talking through all the options, and then we realized that the stance transitions are not that scary. Now, maybe we should talk about heat real quick. Maybe? Let's talk about heat real quick. Yeah, it's probably not worth contesting at that point. But when he has heat, and he does down 2 seems to be the only one that he's got that's anything different. So let's try that. So what's the best way to do this? I'll probably just have him activate the heat immediately in here. That one. How fast is this move now? What happens if I, wow. You can still beat it. There's nothing scary about it. I did not hit Tekken King yet, unfortunately, but we're trying. It'll happen eventually if we keep practicing on, like, stuff like this where we need to improve. But yeah, I do think if he's somehow in live from further away, we probably don't mess with it, but he can't block in that stance. So I do think that, like, when you got a Victor really far away playing that game, you can probably try and tag him with this, you know, or even this. Because it doesn't look like it evades any, like, highs or anything. Let me try. Oops. Not that. Does this, I guess you can do this. But, like, will quarter circle back one go over that? No. I mean, yes. No, it won't go over it. We just get it. If he does that duck, that's it. But, like, if he does that... Wait, did he go over that? Let's try and get this to go over it. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, we can catch him with the mid. So that's something to keep in mind. You can do back one and quarter circle forward 1+2 and you catch him. Yes, the gun string is the most duckable string for sure. It just is more like if you, for example, have the Victor just like at a certain range just doing the gun, right? Because I think a lot of Victors do like to, like, from this range or so, just be like, mix up, you know, and then they just get in there. And I think that's something to keep in mind. But you're right. You just, also, if he doesn't finish it, you can actually, he is -12 if you really want to play that game, but something to keep in mind. Also, when I was doing punishment training, by the way, his down forward 2, look at the frames here. Bryan privilege. Bryan privilege. Anyway, just thought I'd bring that up. So anyway, I think that is, a good, so EI stance, I feel that's pretty good. So now let's go ahead and put these notes away and start talking about Perfumer. So Perfumer, if we remember, had a few things that were going into it. So let's talk about these. Perfumer is actually, I know this stance even less than EI stance. So first of all, we've got forward 3. That's just doing it. And I think you have basically, this is actually a very fast and popular stance because I think you have this mix up where they'll do this and this. So that's the thing that we're afraid of. So let's and then you also have 2-1. Wait, what the heck? So you see he's got his 2-2, right? Mid, high, mid, and then he also has high, high. And then he immediately goes into it. See? What is this on block? Oh, he's -4. So again, I think there's some fake frames in here. But then we also have down back 1-1. Mid, which we are +5 on. And this one was +4. So let's start putting these transitions in. So +4 on block, +4 on block, +5 on block. You also have back 2-1, but you are doing, so this, wait, what? I must have gotten that wrong. I got that move wrong then. What was that? Back 2-1. It said hold forward, back 1-2. Back 1-2. It was not back 2-1. It was back 1-2. Right? Wimbledon, it's crazy. It's super cool. I just saw it when I was working on it. So anyway, so it's actually back 1-2. So you have back 1-2, mid high, and you have also have mid into it. Again, +5 on block. And it's also +8 on block otherwise. So, mid-high. I'm going to put mid-high here. But, +5 on block. And then finally we have while standing 3+4. Wait, what? That must not be right. That does not seem right at all. Is it while running 3+4? Did I? No, it was at the while rising stuff, right? These are all during EI. Where's while rising 1+2? Ah, 1 plus 2. Okay. 1 plus 2. Let me check that follow real quick. I know I'm deep in the notes right now. Gazed and the Jokage, or the J Hokage. Thank you so much for the follows. Jeriel, thank you for the follow as well. Cool. We have while standing 1 plus 2. That's what it was. So. Oh, what? And then it's it's plus 8. But it is a 13 frame punish. So let's talk about what this is on block 2. Minus 8. Ooh, okay. So this one's actually important. So this one's I-13. So this is how he's going to be punishing us. And then he also has I-13 plus 8 on block, minus 8 on hit. So, or rather, we are plus 5 on block. I need to be consistent here. These are minuses. So minus 5, minus 8 on block, but it's plus 8 on hit, which is scary. So that's pretty scary. However, and then we talked about the power crushes at the bottom. Cool. That's well. So now let's go ahead and figure out the perfumer moves. So to figure out that, let's go ahead and start pulling them from the list. I know the main thing that we're dealing with is the mid and the low, but we might as well look at all of them. So the moves that we are looking at are, and again, just like last time, we're looking for option selects here. So we have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1 plus 2, 3, 4, 1 plus 2. Down forward 2? What is down forward? Let's figure out what down forward does. So, what? What did he do? Oh, it puts him into duck. What? That is a super interesting. Okay. It's AOP into crouch. It looks like. So, alright, let's start walking through these moves now. I'm going to do this for now as we add stuff to it. Actually, I'll just do this. This will probably be better. Okay. Let's start going into all these. So you have the low. It's I-19 frames, so it's actually not that. It's obviously not that fast. But good to know. I-19. He's got more out of it? No, that was 1, right? Wait. Was I looking at the wrong stuff, y'all? That's how you do the wave dash? You can wave dash? Was I looking at the right stuff? Oh, 2-2-1. Not 2-2-1. Okay. That's why. 2-2-1. Got it. Then we have, okay. Oh, that's minus 12. And it is 12 frames fast. But it ends in a high. So, I-12, mid, high, minus 12 on block. Okay. 2-2-1 plus 2. Wait, did he block the other one? Oh no, plus 1 on block. Never mind. Never mind. So, and then we also have minus 13. So this is, sorry, minus 1 on block, right? Is this minus 1 on block? Yeah, he's minus 1. Okay, and then the other one, he's minus 13. Mid. Minus 13 on block. What was the... Oh, what? He can actually, shift into Perfumer. Mid, and then mid times 3. That's how I'm going to remember that it's a triple hit. But I just saw him do something. So he needs to do this. What the heck? And then it's again minus 4. So you can basically do 2-2 forward EI stance. Still minus 4 on block. That's wild. Okay, so that's actually kind of wild. So they can actually, that's probably the most not consistent way that they can go into it, but it's like, do you see, like, all of his other stuff in neutral is pretty hard to, like, you've got this, right? But that's minus 14 on block. You can do something like you can get into this, but you're minus 10. So it's, like, not really worth it. But now this, on the other hand, that seems decent, because now you've done a mid to get into your stance that has a follow-up to it. So it's like, if we for example did that's not bad. What about the other one? Like, that's actually pretty good. What did it do to me? Yeah, it knocks you over. Like, that grounds you, and then you can literally go right back into it. So that's actually pretty scary. That's something I want to think about. And all of those come out at I-12. All of those come out at I-12. All right, let's keep going. You have this guy, I-15. I-15, mid, heat engager. The low's not scary, but what I'm saying is that if they get into this situation, they can use that to get into a lie, to EI. And so because of that, no, the only reason you would ever duck, oh yeah, there's no reason to duck, that's fair. But what I mean is, if you're not ducking and you're just chilling there, he can go into this stance now, and now that string has extensions to it that are good. And because of that, like, what if we're at the wall here? Like, this actually... Let's look at this real quick. Like, this seems like one of those situations where you can go... Oh, just kidding. It doesn't even matter. Like, you're gonna wall splat, too. So that's pretty scary. Can you do his low heat smash and perf stance? Oh, good question. How do you do his low one? Oh, it's his regular one. Okay. Can you do it in perfumer stance? Let's see. No. You cannot. Alright, so let's get through the rest of these, though. So we have... Oh, we didn't do the blocks on that, so... minus 8 on block. So, not bad. We get our turn. And if we do... That's tracking high. Tracking high. And how fast is it? I-18. Tracking high. Minus 6 on block. Toilet spray. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I wonder if there's anything special to it. Like, I'm in this stance, and I'm doing the input. I still can't do it, so I had to get out of it. So I guess that's good to know, though. But there are, like, for example, when he enters that EI stance, he does a single hit, and then he goes back to normal, and he could theoretically do it. So anyway, and then the last one is 1+2, and then we talk about that AOP real quickly. So this one's I-25 +4. Okay. This really does seem to be like a, you know, challenge type of situation. But anyway, let's talk about this. So, again, with Perfumer, we said that 2-1, these are +4. So, for example, that seems a really common way to get into it. Does he have anything else he could be doing there? That's something we need to keep in mind. What else do they have out of 2-1? 2-1. That's it. So there's actually nothing else that comes out of that second hit after they do that. So that's good to know. But, so they're +4 at best, right? They're +4 at best. And then, if we go through this list here, we have, let me get rid of the menu so it's easier for us to read this. If we go through this list here, it seems that the fastest move that he has, which is also probably one of the better pressure moves, is I-12. So that means that, again, a 16, a 15 will interrupt it. So maybe down 4 is just the answer again. Wait. Because instead of... Yeah, because now you got an I-12, but the best they can be is +4. So let's try that, right? And the other one, by the way, was down back 1-1, right? Which is not even as good. Huh. So anyway, we will cover down back 1-1 in a second, but let's use this 2-1 situation. So now, if we do something like that, right? Theoretically, they should be able to beat us. They shouldn't be able to beat us. This trades? Yeah. So down 4 again. Ah, good to know, Jay Hokage. So actually down 4 again seems to be our answer. Because you have an I-19 of the 1. You have a... And what was the 1 again? What was the 1 again? Oh yeah. We didn't even talk about this guy, but he's minus 13 on block. So minus 13 on block. Good to know. Cool. How fast is down 3? Down 3 is my I-16. So it's in the same boat as a down back 3. So I think I would rather be doing a down back 3. But either way. Perfumer on block is death? What? Oh, Perfumer on block is... Yeah, I guess so. But yeah. But he doesn't really have any... Oh, yeah, we should check this, because this looks like he's, looks like he's jumping, right? So that has me scared. He jumped over it! No! But if they're going for that... So, okay. So, yeah, basically it comes out at 16. So, okay, that's crazy. Okay. So, we don't have a option select there. But look at that. Oh, he doesn't have a power crush in this stance. The reason we were talking about down 4 before was because we were worried about power crushes. But now, we don't have to worry about power crushes. You're right, y'all. This is a trade. Can he go under it? Exactly, yeah. So because of that, we actually can just frame trap to our heart's content. If he does this... I only say this because he is pretty low, so I want to make sure that 4-3 is not going over it. Oh, it goes over it. You see this? Alright, so we probably down 4-2. Oops. Alright. Yeah. We can stop him with this. So this seems... So the last thing we want to check, can he do anything? Like... How... Ooh, what is... Let's try that. We got him. Yeah, maybe. You probably should throw out like a down 4-2 at least. Yeah. Like, it's good until they start doing the 1. But the other thing that I want to check, actually... There's a few things I want to check, but main one is I want to see. So I went to the left, to the right. Ooh, okay. Look at that. So you have that, right? You could do down 2-1 into mix-up, actually. That would be pretty good. Can he block in this stance? We didn't even talk about that. Alright. No. Okay. So then we can go to the left. We can go to the left for that. do our jank combo. And then we have this one was what? What was this? This, okay. Ooh, look at that. We got the same back turn. What the heck? Sidestep right does not work. So, it does work for specifically those two. So, I think for this one for sure. Like, if you look at this, that one works. Ooh, that one doesn't. If I sidewalk, I can. But the problem is that this one gets hit. So it seems sidestep left. Or really just sidewalk left. Wait, do you really get this option select on all of them? You get it on all of them. Hey, Dr. Pupper, how's it going? So now we have to be wary of Perf 2, exactly. So let's do Perf 2. Hey, Ragnar, you're ready to love Tekken again? He can turn around? Let's try. Like, no. That was confirmed because he did, it showed a punish. It shows the punish. And this is not confirmed, but they can, the turnaround's hard. So, wait a minute. What did Dr. Pupper say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Pupper's here. I thought this was confirmable. Like, not confirmable, but I thought that was a real thing. Like, let's briefly switch to, offense. And the first one will be stand, second one will be block all, okay? Watch this. It still hits him. Even on the side. Unless the bot is, you know, deceiving us. Alright, so... It's neither here nor there, though. Yeah, exactly. It is hard to make the recording block. That's true, guys. So, I will for now... 3-3-2 is still a stronger back combo, yes, but the problem with 3-3-2 is you have to be directly behind them, and I don't think we were directly behind them in all cases. Like, if you do a crouch block here, right, and you do, from here, look at that. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. Now, if you're directly behind them, I think this is about smack behind them, it is guaranteed, but you have to be right behind them. Meanwhile, this one, if you're like even just like here, I think it'll still hit. Like when you're just like kind of slightly off, it'll still hit, which is great. Yeah, if you're not sure, what I always do is just do this, but this is better probably. Plus, you get this janky swag combo out of it, which is amazing. So yeah, you get the Jimmy combo. So the last thing I wanted to check now regarding the sidewalking and stuff is they did have a, was it 4? They've got Perfumer 4 is tracking. They also have 3, so we already covered, yeah, and then 1+2 is the other one we wanted to check. So let's do this one first. So, let's see. Oh, I wanted to record it. So it goes something like that. Oops. So if we do that one, is it sidestep duck? Maybe. The problem with sidestep duck is that you won't get around that string at that point, because you can do this, right? But then if we go back to this example here, it's gonna hit us. Like, see how that second hit realigns from a sidestep? It's specifically committing to the sidewalk. So unfortunately, Perfumer 4 is something that they can do, so it doesn't seem like a guaranteed thing, but we're just talking about like our options here, because the thing is, like, yes, if we want to like do a step to like mess with them, that's great, but at the end of the day, we can like forward 3 to get everything but Perfumer 1. We can down forward 2-1 to get everything but not going into Perfumer, basically. It's pretty crazy. You need to do this, Dr. Pupper? Well, I'm doing it for you. I'm giving back. You've given me so much of the sauce, now I can give you a little bit. If you just do sidestep block, that's fine. And it's actually not terrible. But the problem... So let's talk about sidestep block, right? If we do sidestep block here, he gets to enter this stance. Normally, this stance is actually not that bad, because we can interrupt with down 4. We figured out that we can interrupt everything, including the power crush, with down 4. The problem is that 2-2 has 2 extensions after it, a high and a mid, and because of that, now they gain mental frames, and that seems to be the only transition that Victor has that actually like forces the mental frames of the mix-up. So if we can just beat that in its entirely and not deal with it, that would be better. So it's like he's not... Yeah, but yeah. So it's nothing scary, though he does technically, you know, get to have plus frames to a degree, like mental plus frames now from his EI stance. But yeah, he is -4 and forced into EI. It's just that he could finish the string instead, so when you're trying to, you know, interrupt him, you can get caught. So anyway, that's the idea there. So let's go ahead and recap here. Let's talk about a little bit of our recaps of what we can do. So essentially, forward 3. Hey, Phantom, welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome. Forward 3 beats everything but 1. We're talking Perfumer here. Beats everything but 1, because 1 goes under it. Sidewalk left beats everything back turned, I'm pretty sure. But 4, down 4-2-1 beats everything. It seems to beat everything. That seems to be the... Like, you can even down 2. Because he's, because we can do everything up to a 15. We could even do that, technically, but we'd probably prefer the mid. So down 4-2 or down 2. Does 1 actually go under it? Yeah, it does actually go under it. Let me show you this cursed. Is it this one? Yeah, so watch this. Look at that. Sometimes. Sometimes not, I guess. Isn't that wild? Quarter circle forward 3? We may not have to... You could try. But the thing is, quarter circle forward 3, if we talk about it, right? It's 15 frames at its fastest. Because you have to do down, forward, forward. So that's 14 to 15 frames at its fastest. And you have to be fast. I'm not saying you can't, but it is an execution. So, like, you can do it, but I'm not really... I don't know. Down 2 should beat it. Because, like I said, I think up to a 15... I mean, obviously, yes, it hits it there, and we confirmed that it would also hit with down forward 2. So those are, I think, pretty good options. Actually, you can probably even do this. You could do that one if you wanted. If you wanted, like, the real psycho, like, just see what they're doing, you know? Like, let's talk about that. You could do that. So that's actually pretty good as well. So, like, basically, like I said, up to 15 frames we have. Now, all this is on block, of course. If you, the thing about this is that if you get hit, you're taking that mix-up. Because it goes from, it goes from us being +3 to us being, I believe, like, -3. +4 to -4, I believe it is. But yeah, exactly. So actually, let's talk through that. So like, let's say he hits us here. It's hard to do. See, I can't sidewalk it. Like, he can jail us now with that. We can block, but it's kind of scary, right? The thing we want to check is specifically, like, his mid-low. Can't go that way. You can go to the right, though. Okay, you can go to the right. And how about this one? Weird. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This one. You can't get behind him there, though. Back 3-1 doesn't work. Did you get it to not work? What did they do? Just do like the quick like this, basically, to like stand back up? I believe it. I believe it. I believe it's defendable, but it's probably harder to defend against than 3-3-2. But I believe it. At that point, just do 3-2-1-2. So let's see. So this is hard. So we're kind of just stuck in that mix, huh? Can I and it's even a frame trap, so it's like, what do we even do at that point? Block it? Huh. Pretty interesting. His slowest option, Dr. Pupper, his slowest option is I-25. It's this 1+2 move that he has. It comes out that one. Oops. It's this move, and it's we are -4 there, but it is pretty slow. Same deal. Whether or not that's actually real. Whoa, you see that? Anyway, wait, orbital that last hit? Oh, you mean like just interrupt it? Yeah, it's very slow. It's like assuming you're not going to press. I think the two that I really want to be like figuring out is like when we're on hit, is there... It seems if we get hit by this... we can sidestep to the right if they're worried about that. And then if we similarly encounter this, though, we don't really... It's slow. But the problem is you can do that, I guess. Yeah. I was just wondering if there's anything, but the thing is that that low is so unscary. You just hit it, take it, yeah. Yeah, it's a hard read, but the most that happens is you take, how much damage is this? 17? It's not even a hatchet. It's not even a hatchet. So, it seems worth it. Oh, it does work directly on the back, it seems. Okay, but the thing is, if they're considering just hard ducking a 3-3-2, it's like a nice mind game, right? Alright. And then also, this is how much plus? Or they're +4. Okay. Cool. That is pretty good. And then the last thing that I want to probably go through is like, we've basically now hit the third situation, which is essentially now, you can go like this. And then you can like do a mix-up from crouch. What do they have in crouch? Yeah, exactly. So that's where we're going next. Is we're gonna figure out what the while rising mix-up is. So again, we're gonna figure out these things. While rising mix-up. While standing 2 is a counter hit launcher. Okay, yeah, let's go through them real quick. Shouldn't take too long. We got while rising 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1 plus 2. And then full crouch, 1 plus 2. Alright. Got one called Shangri-La. Interesting. So anyway, let's go ahead and start going into these. So you got 1. 1 is the one that we can actually just launch on block. And if he... But it's his... How fast is... It's his 15 frame launcher. Change while standing to while running so you don't get mixed up. Wait a minute. While I'm running means while running, exactly. But, now I get what you mean. This one's 14 frames. So this one's... Let's talk through it. It is. In every other game, it's while rising. In this game, it's while running. I-15 launcher... like launch on block. I-14 counter hit launcher, you're saying? What is the frames on +8 on block or -8 on block? And then the next one was 3-2. What the heck? What on earth is this? What is the frames on this? 15 frames? So it's like... It's for combos? Okay, we'll skip. Random, skip. And then 4. I-11. I-11, nothing weird there. Yeah, +5 on hit. -6 on block. -6 on block. But that's actually pretty good. +5 on hit. Whoa, Demani, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your new Twitch emotes. You can now do Taunt Jet Upper in the chat if you would like. This is his 13 frame. And what happens if we... It just does that. Okay, and then we have... So we have 1 plus 2. 2 hits. I-13. 2 hits. -8 on block. +8 on hit. And then finally, full crouch comes out in 16 frames, it looks like. And it's 2 hits and it's 0. Low mid. 2 hits. And 0 on hit. And then what about on block? Wait, what? Wait, that was a mid-high. Low-high. It's a low-high. It's a low-high. Okay. We can launch this. -23. Oh my gosh. Okay. But why would you... That's terrible. This is terrible. Oh yeah, which one of these transitions to stance? We remembered one of these transitions to stance. It was the while rising one. So when they this one specifically, yeah, on this one on block, that's not the right one. This one is pretty bad. Like, see, it's the same frames even if they, no matter what. So it's like we can forward 3 that. It seems. So that's good. Oh, it's also +8 on hit, though. You're blocking the mix-up there. And it's just 13 frames. So it's actually a pretty cool 13. They've got a really strong 13 frame because they can do this and immediately force this mix-up. With a +8. They want you to press, though. But the cool thing is that, watch this. Like... Having fun yet? So, like, you could theoretically loop this forever if you're always ducking against him when he's crouched. But the thing is, right? Okay, like, that looks scary, right? But we just went through all of these moves, right? All of these moves are mid, except for the single full crouch 1+2. And that's the one that's like 0 on block. So we basically like reset the situation, right? And it's 16 though. It's 16. So it's like, so let's talk through. Let's get through that. Let's actually go through this situation because now this is where we're labbing, right? So let's see. Oh, that's not what I meant. I went to do the full crouch one. So alright, so there we go. What does this mean? Can I low prayer? No, because it's a weapon. Obviously we can do that. This is scary. Oh, we get... That forces crouch. But we can actually... Bryan. But this is the same as when we trade after down back 3. We only get this. Alright. But we can go to the left. Oh, wait a minute. Let's switch sides. This is getting weird. Oh, this is... We've hit a very screwed up situation. Okay. You can do forward 3, down 4, 1+2? Is that a... Yeah, exactly. Bryan's great. It's not bad with that trade, but we cannot walk it. So this is the thing. This is we've hit the weird thing. This can be sidewalk left, but Perfumer 1 forces crouch, and you cannot sidestep it to the right. Yep. So we've hit one of those. See, I cannot get around it. So that's something to keep in mind. So that's all right though. We just touched on something weird. Let's walk through the frames though. So like if he does, he's +4, right? He's +4. That move comes out at, what did we say? 16 frames? Yeah, 16 frames. We didn't actually mention that. So this is I-16. Oh, sorry. We already had it above. That's why. I see. So this is I-16. And then, so a 12 can trade, but they have like a million other things that we can deal with. If I do a 12 and they're +4, then we'll also get launched if they choose to do it. So the problem is that, yeah, forces crouch, so you can't step to the foreground, exactly. So we are in this situation. The only thing they can really do is that, right? But we can, like, what else can I do here? I could do While Rising 4. While Rising 4 is 1 frame faster. It's 1 frame faster, which means now we can essentially beat anything, trade with anything up to I-15, which means now they have to commit to the I-15 launcher if they're going to, wait. No, we'll trade with that, but then the I-14 will still beat us out. So that's actually kind of scary. So for example, if he does while standing 2, right? So let's use that situation. That one, right? Oops. Turn it on. We get launched. So the thing about that is it's not really scary until you're getting hit by the it's not really scary until you're getting hit by the low. But then once the low happens, it's not loopable. You're back to neutral. Okay. But the problem is that this deals a total of 45, right? It does 17 and then 20, so it deals 37 damage. That's not a lot. Like, it is 1,000 cuts, right? But it's like, it's not that bad, right? Ah, Phantom thing. Oh, for this? Yes. You could, oh, actually, I got news for you. You did not play Tekken 7, possibly, because he's using a dagger. Or maybe you have, and you've forgotten the pain of Noctis. But, it's a dagger, so because of that, we can't parry it. But we were talking about it before. You can, like, beat it with this. But this is more like, if he hits us here, then we're kind of in trouble. So that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. So that's pretty scary. So yeah, exactly. It's very rare. So totally understandable that you wouldn't know. But you cannot parry weapons in this game. So that's pretty scary. We took a lot of damage because we refused to duck. So actually, something to keep in mind, I guess. But I think a lot of victors don't expect you to do that, probably. And we're just taking this fix up. There's nothing we can do about it, so... except block it. Now, I will say that there is quite a bit of merit to blocking. So don't, like, you know... there is merit to blocking, there is merit to ducking. So it's like, we still have a chance here, but, like, that's... really, the rule of thumb here is just don't let him get into Perfumer because it just goes downhill from there. So it seems like really his goal of what he's trying to do, if we like walk this all the way back, this all cares. Oops, I just realized this was over here this whole time. My bad, y'all. But this all is hinging essentially on him getting into that Perfumer stance. So if we again kind of like this one is not good on block. But he could do it. But I have seen some victors do it. But, whoops, how does it go? Down, back, 1-1. Like, he could do that. But, that's basically... yeah, actually, let's do it now, Hokage. Because I think we're basically done with the neutral. But it does seem that we're essentially coming into... they have to land this... and that seems to be what they want to do. And it comes out at 12 frames. But that's what they're trying to do. But it's double high. So it's... the last thing I want to check is, does that jail? Nope. Alright. But yeah, Jay Hokage, if you are ready to go through it now, we can. Yeah, I think. Oh, it was back 1-2. Okay. 1-1-2. Oh, okay. But that's minus 12, so it's like, even if that's the case, that's fine. Oh, he also has this, actually. This is 14 frames. So those are the things that I would talk about. And, this is actually, like, fairly decent as well. But anyway, yeah. And then while standing, 3+4? Or, oh, it was 1+2, right? Okay, so, good to know, though. That is all incredibly useful, and we will hang on to all of that. Let's talk about the wall now. So the wall combo is purely stance Oki, okay? It's 2-1 for 2-2 into EI mix at the wall. Okay, so to get him to do that, and let's reset the situation to the wall. So, what's a good tornado move? Like that? Yeah. We'll just do that. So, 2... and then we're now here, right? Right, now you're dealing with a much stronger version of it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, man. So it's 1, 2, 1. Oh, it's 1, 2, 1. Got it. Okay. It was oh, it's 2, 1. Okay. 2, 1. So now we're in this stance. What can they do? And we can end up in that situation. So the first thing that I want to check is You die. Okay. So we can, when we're in this stance, the first thing is I think he's got this, right? Well, he's got that, so that's a scary one. I guess if you get him with this, right? Reset, right? What's the hell sweep again? It was that's the down 1+2. Okay. So let's actually try that one first. So start recording. We'll do that. I think that is a very common one. So what happens if I oops. So it catches it there, as expected. And then it still gets us. So you have Hell Sweep, and then you have down 2 as an option select. Okay. So that's the first option. And we have to tech roll, it looks like. Let me try a spring kick, actually. Oh, that's not right. Nope, still got us. Okay. So now let's try the down 2 option that they had. Oh, wait. Okay. So something like, it's down 2 as in down 2. Okay, so now we have that. That's a mid. So let's try this. I'm bad at this game. Sorry. Let's try again. So that's number 2. So what does this mean? And we get hit. Whoa! Do you see that? I hit the wall again. Okay. Yeah, we are -1 there. That's interesting. So let's see. Whoa. Weird. Yeah, he's +1. We're -1. The sides are switched here. We have to tech roll because we don't have a chance otherwise. 1 1+2. Okay, let's talk about that. 1 1+2. What's 1 1+2? What do we mean here? 3 1+2? No. Down 2 leaves you in stance. Oh, it leaves you in stance. Okay, gotcha. I didn't realize you stay in stance. That's wild. So essentially, oh yeah, and then you have. Oh, okay. Weird. Okay, so for example, let's walk through that situation. So we have no, not correct. Okay. I didn't do that right. Dang. Let's try it again. I'm gonna try it just normally. Oh, I have to wait a little bit, huh? That's weird. So like that. Okay, so you have to match the one a little bit, but we can do it. So man, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. Let's try it again. That's not right either. That's hard to buffer. I'm trying. This is what we're trying to do, right? Wait, no, that's 1-2. We're trying to do we're trying to do that. So let's see. Let's try it again. It's hard to buffer. I'm trying to buffer that one, but the problem is I just don't have the timing for it. Yikes. Let's try it again. I swear I did it that time. That's upsetting. Yeah, we can play Victor for 10 minutes and you'll get it. Yeah, I think so. But I'll try it one more time and then we'll just save our time here. I'll try it one more time, at least getting the string right. Now we're dropping the other stuff. Jeez. Yeah, I'm doing everything too fast now. Alright, that's good enough. we waited. I don't need to do it perfectly. So you have to be ready for that, though. Okay. So that's actually something to keep in mind. It's just a flow chart. It's just a flow chart. He can move as well, delay the timing, but that's the essence of the wall setup. I mean, basically, once he gets you at the wall, it is a true 50-50, though. Like, he has the 1-1 as well. But yeah, exactly. Like, but we can launch that as well. And that's a scary situation because look at the way it knocks us over. That's really scary as well. So you definitely see why he would, like... You have to, like, figure out the mix a little bit. Okay. You can react to the teleport. You mean from, So this is just the regular mid. So you mean you can react to this. Wow. You can react to that? That's crazy. I don't think I can do that. But okay, this is pretty good. I feel really good about this. We have a lot of options now. So essentially, we're going to be down 4-ing, but the thing is, we're gonna have to pair this with some labbing this week. So I'm going to basically, as part of my labbing this week, I'm going to have him switching into EI stance. So like I'll have moves where it's like jet up or this, and I'll have other moves where it's like you need to down for the transition here, and we're gonna use that to basically work on defending. Yeah. Big information gathered today. Oh, I have this turned on accidentally. So this is really useful. This is really useful. All right, well, let's actually go ahead and, I mean, we got 20 minutes left. Let's go ahead and jump in to ranked, finish it off with a couple of games, and then we'll be on our way. Thanks y'all for sitting through all of that with me. This really goes to show you. Like how much you can glean from a situation and really take what's like an overwhelming situation, right? We're like, wow, there's a million moves here, but at the end of the day, it's just learning a few of the EI stances that start the offense and the perfumer stances that start, and then from there being able to react. So it's good to know. Gotta remember how to play Bryan, huh? If we get a Victor, I'd be so happy, but no, it's June. That's okay. June plays at a rather close range, I would say. I think she excels a little bit more at the close game, but so we want to stay a little further away. Phantom, I've been to locals, but I don't go a lot. Ooh, she tried to mix me up. Well, this is a good start. And then they fought into it. I get June instead. Yeah, but that's okay. We'll fight against it. Okay. I'm actually very surprised that she immediately went for it twice in a row there. Oops. Ooh, that's a punish? Wow, that comes out at 13 frames. That's crazy. Good to deal. Good to know. Nice try. Oh, nice. I tried to do forward circle back one. I don't think it came out, though. I think it got something else. Okay. Ooh. Raw stance transition. Okay. We ducked there. I think a lot of it is just trying to identify when it's your turn when you do block something. She does seem to be abusing it a bit. Ooh, okay. Okay, just immediately went for it. That's fine, actually. Whoa, they're going crazy here. Alright. They are playing very, very, See, they're trying to get me to respect it. Okay. That's fine. Nice, we got that at least. Let's do a hatchet here into a jab. Nice slow there. Whoa, with a launch. Oh, I thought I broke it. I did not. Nice power crush. Alright. Bryan's back to forward on block is +7? What? So high on block? That's crazy. Alright. Well then. Good to know. We're doing that because of the wall situation. Okay. I tried to sidestep it. It did not work. I should have just blocked. Is that a one break? That must be a one break. But yeah, no one expects that, I guess. We'll try it. I have a feeling. Okay. Okay. Feel there it is. Okay. What the heck? Alright, you got me. She has a 2 and a 1+2. Well, then I probably just didn't break the 1+2 correctly then. They are starting to get comfortable. They're taking their turn back basically every time. So, I mean, like, that's okay. Okay. You got me there. I broke 2 there. It was the 1+2. Oh, unfortunate. Nice punish, though. They got us. And I didn't hold back. Damn. That is a move that we can actually, if I was better or like had practiced more against June, That's a move that you can actually duck the second hit, I'm pretty sure. I'm not... Actually, no, it doesn't. It jails in this game, I think, so you can't do it anymore. But it's a low launcher that we can full duck it to launch ourselves. But you have to be able to figure out when it's coming out. It's low, mid, high? Are you sure it's low, mid, high? I thought... Is it not... Is it different than Asuka's? I thought... I'm pretty sure you can fisherman's it. If you duck the whole string, you can fisherman's it. And I've seen people in Tekken 7 react to the low, like eat the low, and then duck the high. Ooh, a Raven. This person's a little bit crazy. Just trying to play that footsies a little bit. Alright, we got him. Wow. But yeah, you should be able to full duck it. Okay. Okay. Run away. Oh, I didn't break it. Dang. Oh, with the throw. Nice option there, actually. That is not what I meant to do, and it's not going to punish it. Oh, no. That's a mid-high. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Raven is also on our list. That llama just teleported in. Okay. Alright, we got a little bit. Run up to that. That's cool. See, that's the thing. It's like, if we can't punish the other options, they can kind of start mixing us up. But as soon as you can beat one of these, it gets a lot better. But that's alright. That's alright. Ooh. They went for it. I stood back up. Wow, I missed again. Good punish, though. Nice. Alright. They're getting pretty comfortable. That's all good. Yes, it's minus 14, but they whiff punished. They whiffed us. They whiff punished us. So, we had no chance. But yeah, we should be able to launch it. A lot of Ravens use it incessantly. But they actually only used it when they were punishing us there. Alright, they're getting a little bit antsy with this stuff. That's launched as well. Okay. Nice. Yeah, no, that's all good. We'll take everything we can get. Ooh, okay. Incessant. Okay, that worked. Nice. Alright. How comfortable am I at using heat at the wall to close out the game? Only a little bit. Like, I have used it. I feel like they kind of just stand in our face and mix us up. Like, as much as they're trying to use this, like, really far runaway. Oops. Oh, they went for the mid. Nice. As much as they, like, run away and do this, like, run and gun, like, low slide in, I actually want to be further away from them. Jeez. That's a wild setup. I don't know what's going on. We're just going to lose. Yeah, I don't use enough heat to win at the wall. That's for sure. My heat optimizations are not there. They've got good combos. Oh, nice. We are living. We are living. Yeah, I think heat's pretty nuanced. Oh, nice. They finished it? Okay. Again. Pretty sure if we blocked it, we could launch. Okay. We got some semblance of a life. I'm just gonna go with this. I don't think we're gonna get to the wall. Maybe I'm wrong. We do have one stack of snake eyes right now. Oh my gosh, they did it. Oh my gosh. We're dead. Nice stuff. If your back four doesn't hit, keep doing it. Yeah, for sure. Good stuff from them. They let it all rip there. If we had blocked, I think that's -10 or worse, so we can actually punish that. All right. Yeah, I know, but I feel like they just gave me the feeling that they knew and that they were gonna push. But I also they let us back four so many times at the wall, so maybe they wouldn't. But yeah, Jake Hokage, I know. Tragic indeed. Welcome to the family, E-Wizzle. Alright, last one. I mean, they just felt like they were just not going to respect it. So if you noticed, I did all frame traps, all mids and highs. But at some point, you got to let it rip. Cheeky Ravens. Alright, we got an Oscar. Got an Oscar. Last set, probably, for the day. Asuka wants to play kind of up close. Not up close, but like at this range where she can poke you, which is about like at the starting distance of the round. Oh, this is really funny. So we want to, I think, give it a little more space than that. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay. That's good. Don't be afraid to do down fours. Oh, nice. We're dead. Alrighty. Let's see. Ooh, what a decision. It's okay. Just let it rip as soon as that happens. Oh my gosh, no! Alright. Nice. Nice, little bit of a change. Okay, let's do this. Do another. Okay, So this is the second time that they just let it rip. The other time I did down 2, and then she let it rip. So I want to see if I can set up that situation again. Okay. I want to see if we can set up that situation again. Let's see. Let's see. What the heck? Man. I was wrong. There it is. Nice. There you go. See? You can duck the whole thing. Okay. Whoa, are they leaving? Okay, nice. Nice. Woo! We have to fix it. I know, Jay Hokage, but when I'm thinking too hard, I just stop doing the right combo. I've practiced it, but I just don't do it when I'm under stress. There it is. Real combo. Oh, messed it up. Okay, it's okay. We did it! Okay, we're okay from here. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, nice. You can keep doing it. I don't mind. Ooh, I tried while standing 3 there. Nice. Oh, nice, nice. Alright, they're switching to just using lows until we respond. Nice. Oh, he got me? I let go. So I've been playing in silence, haven't I? So basically, I'm trying to figure out when are these timings coming out, while also trying to figure out how to get my own offense going. Okay. Interesting move there. Got us. Ooh. Nice. Oh my gosh. There is a lot of fake outs there. That was actually pretty good. All those strings end in lows. Oh, interesting setup there. Oops. Let's just get that going. Do this. Nice. Oops. Just do it again. It's okay. Hey, we got it. Yeah, jab to set up pressure and get a bit more would be good. I feel like I'm so jaded, but I do think jab pressure is something that we need to do more. For sure. We got him. Alright. Well, good stuff. That was a pretty good set of labbing and then some nice games to end things off, I guess. But it's kind of funny. We definitely played a lot of the matchups that we have next on our list for labbing, but it's all good. We'll eventually get it. Hey, Devoted, how are you? Notorious Osa, how's it going? Y'all caught the end GG's, everyone. But yeah, let's go ahead and just like wrap up what we did today. So essentially, we were doing a ton of victory labbing. We figured out basically that both Perfumer a little bit less so, but like, well, actually no, you can just option. We haven't figured out anything that can't be beaten with an option select of down for 2 or down 2, or even down for 1. So we found out that when Victor goes into Perfumer on block, we can interrupt all of his options. We found out that if he goes into the EI stance on block, we can interrupt all of his options with down 4 so that we can beat out the power crush option. So essentially what I'm going to mix into my routine, because I've been practicing Victor punishment, is I'm going to mix in those moves that go into those stances so that I can, on reaction without like thinking about it, if I block it, down 4. So that's going to be the plan. It's all good, Devoted. It's all good, Phantom. Oh yeah, thank you, Phantom. Yeah, you have a good night as well. Of course, thank you for joining. But yeah, those are the two things we mainly checked out. His while standing situation is pretty scary to deal with, especially if he goes with Perfumer 1 into that situation. We basically just have to guess. So that's like the strength of his Perfumer stance, is if he can get a safe Perfumer stance on hit, then he can do Perfumer 1 if he wants to, and then transition that into while standing and pressure, and that gets really scary. But with all that being said, just block, I guess. But thank you so much, though. Let's go ahead and that's what I'll practice for next time. Thank you so much, y'all, for coming out today. If you're coming for YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VONTIBAN. We stream Tekken Bryan on Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. So check us out there. We also have a Makeup Wednesday stream right now going with the same Bryan content. Wednesday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. Our variety stream, which is this one right here, is where we're labbing new characters and trying to beat them, as well as sometimes playing as them if we just feel like that'll help us get a feel for the character or not. And that's happening on Thursday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. All of this should be in your description down below on YouTube, as well as a link to Discord if you'd like to join our community of like-minded Bryan players and other Tekken players just trying to get better at the game. It's also one of the better places to find announcements for anything that's changing with the stream or the stream schedule, though I do try to post to YouTube as well. And with that being said, thank you so much again for your support as always, your continued support as always. I just appreciate each and every one of you. I hope to see you next time in the next video. Bye for now.